All right. Hope y'all can all hear me. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat out. Oh my goodness. All right. So we have to get our grown man voice on. So we and let me just say this. Thank you to everybody who tap in are tapping in and thank you to everybody. Okay, I just want to make sure that sounded good. That everybody who's tapping in and following me with these, following with it. You know, the crazy part about it is most people don't say anything about the podcast until they see me. And then once they see me, they be like, oh, yeah, we like your podcast. And we watch it all the time. And I mean, that's cool. You know, I appreciate that. I have no problem with that. That I do appreciate. So I just want to let y'all know that. But, however, in this social media world that we're in, realm that we're in, it would be better for you to tell me on here on this platform. Like you can just type it in. I watch your show all the time. I think it's dope. You got great topics, or even if you want to comment, like here's the thing about it. When I'm out somewhere, like a lot of times, I'm not really thinking about the subject or the topic that I was talking about. Like that's in the back of my head. So I'm not going to sit there and conversate about a topic that I had on Facebook or YouTube. But the proper thing to do would be to come up to me and then, no, I'm sorry, not come up to me. But the proper thing to do would be to leave a message here so I can take a look at it. And not only me, other people can take a look at it. And then maybe we can learn some more shit together because that's really what it's all about is learning. So I think that'd be super dope. Super dope. So we're gonna get started here in just a second. My name is Johnny, and this is Johnny Live. Make sure y'all tap in, y'all. We got some ish to talk about tonight, and y'all can already see the headline up there. So let's get right into it. My name is Johnny, and this is Johnny Live. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we back once again in full effect. Nah, let me quit that. Because then I'm showing my age. Like how we used to bebop back in the days. We used to be some b-boys, you know. Or that's how we used to rap back in the days. But rap has really, really changed. It has taken on different levels and shit like that. Like I said earlier today, like with Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart got a wine together. And not only do they have a wine together, I mean, both have wines. They were able to put those wines together in the store. Like you have to pay for those spots. Those the grocery stores, uh, some big gas stations who are owned by corporations, they pay to have certain items in certain spots in the store. Like if you want to be up front, you want your candy up front, then you're gonna probably pay a little bit more to have your candy up front. But your candy is gonna generate so much money because if that's where they're gonna go, you if you're in a store shopping, you're gonna go up to the front, right, to pay for your merchandise and what's up at the front, candy and snacks. So they know you're gonna grab something. They know they're gonna make their money back. So this is a high traffic area, so to speak, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is not gonna be long because we gotta some things we gotta do. The headline is cut off just a little bit, but y'all can definitely see Adidas outlet stores are selling Yeezy shoes for 30 US dollars. This is true. Everybody say that when they see Yeezys anymore, they're on clearance. And I brought a pair of what look like Yeezys. They comfortable, the same exact shoe, except for they don't have the name Yeezy on it. And you can see how that man is looking at his shoe. He's passionate about his shoe. Now, on to the next subject. Kanye West is a rapper. He got the name clothing design because he puts his name on things. Okay. Like right there where he's looking at that shoe. 9 times out of 10, he didn't create that shoe. He may have got his input into creating that shoe, but he didn't make that shoe. He didn't design that shoe. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. Because Adidas already had, they was always looking into the future, and they wanted to do something to have a comfortable shoe that people can wear around with. Sort of like Crocs. When Crocs came out, that really everybody really jumped on the bandwagon, and they started creating and designing shoes. This is one of the shoes they designed, the Yeezys, and they made it like that. The way that it looks, you could tell like a lot of people are wearing Yeezys because I assume they're comfortable. The shoes that I have are so comfortable, it's like you're walking on air. And I have them on now. They look exactly like Yeezys, and they made from Adidas. They're not made from somewhere else. They're Adidas shoes. They got the tag in them, everything. So Adidas they didn't have to really take their patent back. They own that patent. They just waited a while until Yeezy got his name kind of off of them. They could separate the name. I'm telling y'all this because I'm taking you to a point. I seen a video where they were making these shoes, and these foam shoes, that's what they are, foam shoes. Foam shoes are the future. There's no doubt in my mind that foam shoes, with this pair of shoes that I have on, foam shoes are the shoes of the future. There's just so much. They're easy to clean. All you gotta do is wipe them down. They're clean. They shine exactly like the same day you got them. Or I mean, whatever. They're gonna look nice. Um, they're comfortable. Feel like you're walking on air. You see all the holes in them, so you're probably not gonna get sweaty feet if you're a sweaty feet person, you know. But here's the thing: they was printing these shoes out by the dozens. Like it didn't even take a whole lot of time. All they did was like pour the stuff in there, and heat it, and they just open it up, and like the shoes popped out. Boop, 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 boop. And they were saying that it only takes a couple of dollars to pour this foam into these machines and pop out like that. Like only a couple of dollars for each shoe. So this is my thing. This shoe costs a couple of dollars to produce. Now I understand that you got your advertisement. I understand you got a rapper's name on it, but at the time, Kanye West was kind of like fading out in the rap industry. Like people weren't really fucking with Kanye West too much after that second album and all the shit he was getting into. Like I think, in fact, he went bankrupt at one time. He did. He's about to go bankrupt. He owed people a lot of money. So he and Adidas came up with a brilliant way to make some expensive ass shoes. Sorry, let me say that again. Adidas came up with a brilliant way to make some expensive ass shoes and market it to the black community as rapper shoes. It's the same shoes they were making, the same designs. They probably had millions of them, but they couldn't sell them. People did not like the way they looked. And for whatever reason, Kanye resonated with the black community. I think a lot of is with his music, the fact he's from Chicago. A lot of people They fuck with Kanye West, like they was fucking with Kanye West like that, but like the music was getting like a little play, like okay, yeah, we hearing this. It ain't really hard, you know. You can't not being a hardcore rapper. You only gonna last so long in the industry. That's in my opinion. I think Drake was able to do it because Drake does more hardcore shit in his. But if you're just spitting bars, people only gonna fuck with you so much from spitting bars. That's just the way it is. That's a cruel reality of it. So after the second, he was kind of fading. He wasn't getting the money. He was living that lifestyle, but he wasn't getting the money that he was supposed to be getting. So to make a long story short, he came out with a brilliant way, him and Adidas, to sell a shoe from a fading rapper. You see, he ain't never came out with no more hits after that. From a fading rapper and market it to the black community for not 100%, not 200%, not 300%, probably close to 5, 6, 7, 8, 900%. Because the way that I say looked at the shoes, it couldn't cost them more than $10. If you charge a $200 or more for Yeezys, you might be getting a 90. You might be getting a. If I can do the math right, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say on the safe side, an 800% profit. That's all profit. 800% profit. So if it costs these shoes $10 to be made, now Nikes in general don't cost a whole lot to be made, but that has been getting better. They have been making better shoes like Jordans. Jordans don't take a whole lot to make, but they sell it to us for a high price. I get that because Jordan's name is on it. I wouldn't be Jordan and have a shoe that was under $100 because then that devalue who you are. So I get that. Kanye West has a value to him. I do get that. He was fading at the time though. We wouldn't fuck with his music. Like we're not riding around listening to Kanye West music. We just not. So what I'm saying to you, he came up with a scheme to sell these shoes to the black community. The reason I say the black community because we was the one that really fuck with them. Now white people bought them too, but they have the capital. I feel like you could just throw away money. But these shoes right here only cost $10 and you making $250 off of. That is a payday. You wonder why Kanye West really didn't go when his shoes at the top, he really wasn't touring like that. He wasn't really out here like that because he didn't have to be. You pay 20, 30, 40, $50, $100 for a ticket to go to a concert. This man is making off of people more than $170. He ripped us off, and here's the proof. And now to make it so bad, they is really letting you see how much money these things cost. Uh, Adidas outlet stores are selling Yeezy shoes for $30 US dollars. So they still probably making they still making a profit. They still making $20 off this shoe. With the help of Kanye West was able to trick us and dupe us to think this is the next best thing, that this shoe was so expensive and it only cost $10 to make, but you spent $250. Now, when I brought my Adidas, and I said, like they said, they look just like so they're the most comfortable shoe. So I get that it is a new design, state of the art, but it's just inexpensive to make. Like you could be giving these away to poor people, and you wouldn't lose no money. Like poor people have shoes on their feet, decent shoes on decent comfortable shoes on their feet, and it wouldn't cost Kanye West nothing or Adidas hardly nothing. But they would rather come to the black community, hype it up, make it seem like it's the next. And people still buying Yeezys, make it seem like it's the best. And like when you see somebody with Yeezys, you be like, damn, they spend a lot of money, and it's a $10 shoe. But you see how they got us in society. This $10 shoe because they hyped it up. It costs so much more than you like. Damn, that's a dope shoe. I like the way it look on her. I like, yeah. And then I spent $10 and it impressed the hell out of you. Like they played mind games. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They played mind games. They came with a strategy, and they shut the game down. And when Kanye West wanted more, when he wanted to be, because it seemed Kanye West probably didn't get, he probably wasn't getting a lot of money off that, but he knew what was going on. He was getting rich. But Kanye West has a conscience. He sat back and thought to himself, "Damn," because he went to he didn't been to the warehouse. He didn't seen how these shoes are being made. He been there. He done stood and he done watched it. He like, that's it. In his mind, he thinking that's it. So what I'm saying to y'all is, he knew that these shoes were only $10, less than $10 to make, and I'm honestly probably less than $5. This shoes less than $5 to make, and they was selling them to y'all for 250. They probably gave Kanye West maybe, like, we're gonna pay you like you a rapper, like you get a CD. Maybe if they gave him $20 per shoe, he did good. This is a corporation. They ain't finna give 50%, 40%. They may have gave him $20. Put your name on it. It's like they do with Trump. Put your name on it. We'll give you, because we're gonna sell a hell of a lot of shoes, and you ain't gotta do shit but sit there and eat. So let's get your name. You hype it up. I ain't never seen no Yeezy shoe commercial with Kanye West talking about, yeah, these are the next best thing y'all wearing, because he knew better. He knew what was going on, but he needed the money. We're gonna play kids. We're gonna play aunties. We're gonna play uncles. I'm gonna play everybody in the hood, because I could be helping them get all this positive shit I was talking about with Quale. Nah, we ain't gonna talk about the gospel album. Why you talking about that now? You just did that because you knew black people was in the gospel music. And I got a gift. It's like Kanye, just like R. Kelly. Would I believe I can fly? I got a gift that I'm finna give to the churches and make money. They were singing R. Kelly in church. I believe I can fly. But what I'm saying to y'all is that he took advantage. He took advantage. And then start wearing clothes. I'm gonna wear these bummy clothes. I'm gonna put these bummy clothes on the rack. Because that was his way of giving back to black people. Thinking we wanna dress like that. No, we ain't trying to dress. Black people have always dressed to a T. So why would you kill us on the shoes and then come back and try to give us some bogus clothes? Like, it don't make sense. It do if you greedy. But even white boy skaters didn't wasn't wearing that shit. He was bringing holes in them and looking wrinkled. He wanted his clothes on the shelf looking wrinkled. That's what he told the stores. So he wanted the whole black community, because if his clothing line would have took off like his shoes did, the whole black community be walking around like they poor, looking poor. That's what Kanye West wanted. That was his vision. And I'm gonna tax y'all on the shirts. The shirt's gonna be $80 with holes in them. I can get y'all on the shoes. I know I can get y'all on the clothes. And the thing about it, he got companies laughing at us now. Jordans were already expensive enough. LeBron James already expensive. All them shoes was already expensive enough. Kanye West said, "I'm gonna make him pay $250 for these cheap ass shoes, and watch, they're gonna buy it too." You guys laugh because they know they ain't gonna be quick to do it, but they gonna do some other shit that's gonna be way overpriced. And now Donald Trump got into it. He was like, "Shit, you selling shoes for $200? We're selling like for $5." You see what I mean? He showed America, yeah, you can get these niggas. All you gotta do is make it seem cool, like what I did, and we could charge whatever price you want to charge, and they gonna pay it. That's what he taught people in the industry. They already probably knew they could do it, but they was like, "Nah, we ain't finna do that shit. Like, we ain't finna kill them like that." Jordan's already to it. Man, Tiny West said, "Look, I need the money. Give me 30, 40, $50 a shoe. We're gonna sell it to these niggas for $250." And that's bogus. That's a bogus way of thinking, to try to help support your black community. That's, you stole from. I ain't gonna say stole from us, but he got us good. He got a lot of us good. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that like that, and we're gonna get out of here. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all share your comments, and tell me what y'all think about this. All right, my name is Johnny. We out.